I was born in Myanmar in 1950. At that time, we were known as Burma. My parents are from China. So I was born Myanmar nationality, but my mom was not a Myanmar nationality. So when I grew up, I was not allowed to study any professional subject area in college. And fortunately, in 1971, a friend of my father, who's a Singaporean, was in Bangkok, and he asked me to join him, to work for him in Bangkok. When I came here, I have nothing in my pocket, not a single cent. My uncle told me, he said, "Hey, Pit Teong, don't work for me because there's no future working for me. You should go and apply. Try your luck to apply at AIT." Then during the 7 years experience at AIT, I really gained a lot of experiences. The most important thing at that time that I gained was how to liaise, how to work with outsiders. Finally, I think I gained a lot of that patience, passion, and perseverance. Then I have to resign the job here, and I started running the book business. We opened until midnight. It was probably the only bookstore that opened until midnight in Asia and also in the world. So this is how we started. And after a few years, by selling books, retail shop is not really that exciting. So we started to go into library services, selling books into libraries, into academic libraries in Thailand. In 1986, the CD-ROM technology came out. I went into the CD-ROM business. Then in 1989, I told myself the library business in Thailand was pretty small, limited. Then we grew. From Singapore, we started into Malaysia, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. We grew, and then today we have about more than 1,200 staff around Asia Pacific, from Australia to India, as well as we have office in United States. We also have offices in Latin America. So we are today one of the biggest company in the world that provides information services. And in 2008, I was asked by Chulalongkorn University, they were building this huge edutainment building called Chamchuri Square. They asked me to open the bookstore. But at that time, all my books are already online. So we tried very hard to convince them that I'm not going to open a bookstore. And that was how we started going into restaurant business. And I call it Water Library. I say that this restaurant has all the waters from all over the world. No restaurant in Thailand has it. So that's a marketing strategy. With the success story of that first restaurant, today we have about 15 restaurants throughout Thailand, Myanmar, and Singapore. So I will give you a few pointers. The first pointer is going to be about changes. Don't be afraid of changes. Engineers tend to be a bit worried about changes. Don't worry. So long as you think with a good intention, with a good spirit, you just do it. Changes can be opportunities as well. Second point, which is very, very important in life, is integrity. When I say integrity, you always work with integrity, regardless of whether you are working on academic environment, on professional environment, even for your personal life. Integrity is very, very important. You have to be honest. The third point is, I always call it PPP. That is, be passionate, be patient, and be persevere. The last point is, always don't forget your roots, your country, your parents, your family members, those who had helped you in your life, and most importantly, institutes that you have studied, such as AIT. Don't forget. Always try to do something back.